So I want to show you how you could update text on any of the pages on the site, starting with the home page, because we do have an upcoming classes module on the home page. So all I've done at this point is log into the back end of the website. To get to the front end of the website, I'm just going to come up to where it says Cognitive Canine and then click Visit Site. And that brings me to the front end of the website so I can see it. I know that I'm logged in because I have this gray bar here across the top. So if I scroll down a bit, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So here we have a section that says class begins February 1st, 2019, registration dates, etc. So let's say we wanted to edit this. In order to do it, what we're going to do, instead of doing it the way you've done it traditionally, is we're going to actually click on this Enable Visual Builder button. And what that'll do is it's a WYSIWYG editor. It's what you see is what you get. So it'll enable it. It takes a second. And then as you scroll down, you can see there's kind of all these boxes that kind of pop up. Basically, the way that the theme that I use builds things is it's boxes within boxes. So blue boxes, purple boxes, and orange boxes are sections. So they're kind of the big chunks in the background. You can see here it's all blue. And you can ignore the footer. I'm using a separate plugin to control this, so that's why it looks really funky with the Visual Builder enabled. But it looks right on the front end. All right, so let's say we wanted to edit some text. We'd scroll down to the section we want to edit, and we've got two options. I can actually click directly into the text and just make changes. So let's say that was spelled as supposed to be this or those. Doesn't matter because I'm going to delete it in a minute anyway. So, okay, so about dogs, those are overstressed, blah, 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 blah. So it should say that. So I'm going to just highlight it, type. I can actually type right here on the page. The other option, because this little gray box can get really freaking annoying sometimes, I'm just going to click off of it. And then if I hover over it, you see this little gray box comes up. Gray is the module, so it's the interior box, the box with the text. So we've got sections here, rows, which are the green boxes, and you can see that reaches all the way across. That reaches all the way across, and then we've got two columns within our row. This column and that column. And within the column is your modules. Anyway, so our module is the gray box. We want to go to the gray box for any text changes. Click on the gear icon. And then you'll see an editor that looks a lot like your typical WordPress editor here. And you can also make edits here. So we can change it to those or that. Let me just move this so you can actually see what's happening on the site. So those, and you can see it makes it live. So literally you can just change any text you want here. When you're done, you'll hit the green button. If you screw something up and you make a mistake, you can hit the undo button, which is the purple button. The red button will also cancel every single change that you've made since opening the settings panel. So it's good to know. So I'm just going to click undo all changes. When I'm all done and I have everything looking just the way I want, I'm going to click these purple dots and I'm going to hit save. And that pushes the changes out to the internet. So that instead of just being here on my page, it's now what people will see if they go to the site. Now, if I make a mistake, say I accidentally made a whole extra section here. I don't know how I did that. I didn't want to do that. You can always cancel it. So if you go up to Visual Builder without saving, it'll prompt you. It says you have unsaved changes. Do you want to save those changes or do you want to undo those changes? You can just hit discard and exit and it will not make those changes. So you can see now if we scroll down, it doesn't have that weird extra section. And it still says that, which is what it's supposed to say. So that's how you make text edits to something simple on the site. I don't think you'll have any reason to make changes to the button, so I won't worry about that. The other page that I know that you're going to want to update is the seminars and workshops page, but I'm going to make a separate video for that, I think, because it's an extra step. But for now, that's how you'd edit your text on your About page. That's how you'd edit your contact text. That's how you'd edit your text on any of these pages. Say you wanted to change some information about Puppy Elementary or something. All right, I hope that's helpful. If you have questions, just let me know.